Hello, everybody. Hello, how are you? So, what if you are stuck in your business? What if you even feel like you're stuck in a business? What might you do to unstuck yourself from that stuck position? I'm about to share with you some suggestions, but we're going to explore one of them and we're going to take some action because we want to put in some action steps so you can take that, run with it, and and put that into your planning for next week or whenever in the next days or the next 2 days. Put that into your DMO for something to do. So we're not just going to talk about it, but I'm going to give you some suggestions that you can do that will help you out. All right. So if you're going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from because I'm here as, your social media coach, helping you to leverage those powerful, those modern strategies of social media to grow your business online, to get more leads, to make more sales, let people get their eyes on what you have to offer, and build your following, grow your influence, right? And it's horrible here. So the disclaimer, oh my goodness, if you live in my neck of the woods, you want to be able to plan like an extra hour every day for traffic. And especially on a Friday, 2 hours. But let's get into the meat of things. So I'm here and I got some goods for you. So I'm going to deliver. All right. So last time we met, we talked about how a few things that we could do to, really move ourselves because we're in what? Now it's, let me see, January, February, March, April, May, in the fifth month. Ooh, almost halfway through in the fifth month, almost halfway through the year. And I'm telling you, by the time June turns around, July, we getting Christmas. It's time for Thanksgiving. It's time for Christmas. And before you know it, the year is done. And all these things that we said we were going to crush, for example, I said 2023 is my year to make this, to achieve this quote unquote, right? And so I'm still after it. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I'm still after my eyes. I've set my eyes on it and I'm not taking my foot off the gas, right? So, what about you? And so we're almost halfway through the year. We've got to hone in on some things. So, we talked about if you're feeling stuck at this point in time, it's not a good thing because this time we should be like really seasoning up the pot now, should be simmering, and getting ready to make some nice juicy juice for the beef stew, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about a few more. So if you remember last time we talked about setting your goals, right? Setting your goals. Yes, that's hard. Sometimes we talk about it, we tell everybody, but we never write them down. We never give them a definite date. We never say it within this time. We never put steps and so on, how we're going to achieve those goals. So just making the goals by itself don't make any sense, my friends. Really don't. We've got to be more specific. We've got to be more precise. And there's sometimes, we just wish. We wish, like saying, keeping it to our head, talking it to us, that's just a wish. Got to put the work behind it. And I'm guilty for some of that too. Because sometimes, so many things that, we have to do in business. And sometimes we really honestly want to do some things. And we said, okay, we're going to get that done by such a time, yada, yada, yada. Never happened. It's like, it's tight sometimes, right? So so whatever I'm saying to you here today is some things I have mastered, not all things I have mastered. I am not the author of and the end be all, but I'm telling you some things that has worked for me, and I'm sure they'll work for you. Some pitfalls, some failures that I've had. I used to just talk about my goals in my head too. I say, okay, well, so on and so on and so on. By the next 2 years, I never used to write my goals down. I wasn't told that I need to write my goals down. And even when I was told to write my goals down, I just just really didn't give it enough juice. Didn't really, like I wasn't intentional. So I never achieved some of them goals. Some things maybe halfway, never. But anyway, as we grow and we learn and we become more mature and more intentional, and we realize how serious this is. Some serious business, my friend. This is your livelihood. This is, you said you want to supplement your income. You want to pay down your debt. You want to, save for the college fund. You name it. Wanted the house. We want to travel more. We want to have fun more vacation. And the rest is just like we can. It's just so many things that we want to do for our personal selves. I mean, if you are in retirement, you're tired of sitting in the house, you want to go visit your family, you want to, you want to buy a new car. Now that car is broken down every month. Why you want to keep that? It's hard, but there's no money to purchase another one. So all these things, these are life stories, and people will tell you, look, I tried. Well, yes, we all tried, right? But there's still a little bit more that we can do. All right. So we talk about those goals. We talk about revisiting them. We talk about analyzing our situation. And we talk about seeking advice from a mentor. Now, today, we're going to talk about really taking action. Really, excuse me, taking action. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I might have to move out of this area. This allergy is just, horrible here. Allow me to take a little sip of my lemon tea. Right? Taking action. All right. So we know that we are in a stuck position. Nobody have to tell you that, because you're not making any money. Nobody's joining your team. You're not telling anybody about your opportunity. Nobody's responding to your stuff, and yada, 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 So you know that you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm just here. I mean, like, I tried. I did it all. Everything they told me to do, I did it, but I don't know. Not working. So taking the action. Now, that means you already have identified that you are stuck, or identified that you're having these problems or whatever it is, right? And you need to get some help, fix it, come up with a different plan, whatever. But the first thing that is good is becoming aware of the problem, becoming aware of the situation, becoming aware of whatever is causing the issue. So awareness is good. So becoming aware, and then you have identified, you put your thumb on it. That's it right there. That particular thing right there. Yes. That particular, because you have already done your analysis, you have already done your evaluation, you have already dissected it, and you have already spent sleepless night, but like, what the hell is going on? But now you can put your thumb on it, right? So now it's time to take the action, because you know what it is. Okay, so I'm looking down because I'm looking at my notes here. Let me put it over here. Right now, you know what it is. You know you're ready to take the action. Now, first thing you got to do is got to sit back and develop a plan. A plan from A to Z, whatever that entails, from stuck position to unstuck position. Develop a plan. So you're going to write down, it's just like you're writing a composition, right? What's the topic? How you plan it out? What's the topic? What's you break it down? What's the introduction? What's, I don't know, maybe you're talking about the book. Okay, the book that's a topic. What about the book? You want to find out why this book is read. You write that, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to put it down step by step by step. Sort it out. And sometimes it may mumble jumble. Throw it down. We talk about brainstorming. Write everything down that comes to your mind. Throw it on the paper. Then you're going to take some time, sort it through. Organize it. Organize your thoughts. Organize the ideas, whatever that comes to your mind. Because now you know that, yeah, I am not doing this in my business. That's what I need to be doing. And I know I've identified, okay, I need to be doing reels. And I've been doing reels. I've been doing reels because I know that if I do reels, I get a lot of engagement. I can grow my following. It makes me look quirky. I can entertain, I can meet my audience. That's what they want. They like to see. And I'm not giving. So what? I've stopped doing it because I'm just tired. I don't like it, whatever it is. So you have identified it. So now you realize that if you do that, that's what's going to move the needle. Right? Okay, that's just an example. So, we're going to develop a plan. So remember now your plan, I mean like serious plan, right? Now I'm going to bring you something from Think and Grow Rich, how they talk about the plan. Okay. Now, so you develop the plan, you're going to break it down. You got topic and subtopic and subheads and points and bullet points here and there. And it could be for people, it could be the things, it could be resources, it could be everything that is going to make this particular issue move out of the way. So if you have to bring in resources, write that down. Whatever you need to do, write it down. You're going to massively pull down heaven to meet earth, right? Because you want to get out of this stuck position. That's not what you plan for. You plan to have a thriving business here on social media, and that's what it is. Okay. So the stuck position ain't going to work, my friends. All right. So you break it down small. I mean, as small as it can, as simple, should say, as simple steps. All these steps should be simple. So if you need to wake up in the morning and do your exercise, excuse me, and do some exercise for 30 minutes, put it in there. If you need to wake up in the morning and do your morning meditation for 30 minutes, put it in there. If you need to rewrite your DMO, put it in there. If you need to rearrange your task, do some tasks at this particular time and leave those are not really important right now. They're not priority. Leave them off. You need to write it down, because some time of the day my energy is weaning away. I need to be doing this in the morning when that's how you got to put it in there. Everything, all your thoughts and all your ideas, write it down. Very important. Very helpful. Talk about doing this is a tedious task, my friend, but it has to be done. It is not easy, but it must be done, because that's the only way you're going to sort it out. That's the only way you're going to sort it out. Yeah. Okay. So you break it down into simple steps, because when it is simple, it is more achievable. Right? So if I said, okay, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm going to do is my meditation. Do my meditation, my prayer, whatever. I'm going to read my 2 pages or listen to my Audible, whatever. But I'm going to spend some quiet time. I'm going to get me my me time. You're going to get that in, because when you start get busy, that's gone through the window. So I'm going just like with, okay, I'm not going to read my emails at 9 o'clock. I'm going to get to my news feed and talk to my people, or I'm going to make this a particular call, or I'm going to take care of the family stuff, whatever it is. You got a family stuff, a lot of things, right? Or I'm going to go to the job 9 to 5, then at 5:30, I'm going to start working my business. Whatever it is, got to write it down. Got to be specific, put it down. All right. Then after you've done that, now we're going to sort them out. You're going to sort out yours. I'm going to sort out mine. I'm going to do this to my friend. I'm going to do this. You know why? Because I've started to do some work on TikTok. And I realized that it's a lot. And it's okay, because I'm on a journey on TikTok. I'm on a health journey on TikTok. And for those of you who might know, yes, I do TikTok. And I'm on a health journey. I'm on a 30-day health journey where I'm documenting, I'm talking about what is happening to me every day. Because one, I'm having this problem. I've been having this problem, and I've been doing the things that I've been asked to do, told to do, I need to do. And I've been doing them, and I've been visiting the doctor, and I got my specialist here, but I'm taking care of myself. But the problem still persist. And I feel like, you know, they say when you talk to yourself, you're kind of crazy. They say when your hands about, well, I'm gonna tell you, I got to that point. I'm like, I question this. I question, why is it that this thing is plaguing my body for so long? So I decided to try another route. And so I'm trying that route, and I'm putting that journey on TikTok. So every day I'm on TikTok. So you want to see what I'm saying, go over there on TikTok and see what I'm doing, my health journey. And it's all about it's all about addressing this. You hear me going, when I clear my throat, it's about that, and it's about my immune system, and it's about my gut health, and it's also about my allergic reaction, because I think I'm allergic to everything. It's just a lot. And so I feel, I've been doing some research, and I found out that I need to take a different approach from what the doctors are, doing. I have to look into myself and be like, okay, I'm going to try these products. I'm going to take this approach, and I'm going to see for 30 days how it works. That's probably not even enough time, but we're going to start off with 30. So yes, follow me on my journey over there with TikTok. That's a different day. But right now we want to see what we want to do to get out of that stuck position. Okay. I have to go back to Instagram because I feel like I haven't been doing a lot of reels. So I'm gonna do this thing with you as well. Because now I gotta revisit my DMO in reference to Instagram and get back into gear, do some more work over there like I used to. Kind of slack off on Instagram. Sometimes one thing just absorb you because you're not balancing enough. Well, that's me. I didn't balance enough. So I think TikTok kind of took away some, and my Instagram kind. So I'm going to take care of that. So I'm going to do this thing with you. So, all right. So taking action, my friends. So Napoleon Hill wrote wrote in his book Think and Grow Rich, and I think this is the chapter on desire. Now, everything begins with a desire. A burning desire to succeed, a burning desire to become unstuck, a burning desire to get out of this mess. I am tired of this. You got to have that burning desire. And in network marketing, they talk about you got to be hungry. Seriously, you've got to have that burning desire. So that is why we have to do this plan, because without a plan, what you gonna do? You need to plan, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? Yeah. Gotta have a plan and write them down and put them in front of you that every day you see that. So that's another day. So Napoleon Hill talks about if you desire riches, right? He said that they can be transmitted into its financial equivalent. What am I reading? He said a method by which desire for riches can be transmitted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. So I'm going to give you those 6 steps. So this is how I put it. If we desire to change out of our unstuck position, we can apply these 6 steps, and they can help us as well. With all the ideas that you have written down, we're going to apply these 6 steps and see how they work for us. How about that? All right. I hope you're following me now, and leave your comments there. Let me know if this is helping you out, if how you feel about it, if you want more of this, continue to follow me at Yvette Girl in Line, because I'm here to help. That's my primary purpose here on social media. I'm here to help because I understand what it feels like when, you want to do this online and you're like, what am I don't even know what I'm doing. I want to do this, or want to, because I remember where I am coming from. I was once there. I didn't know anything about social media, let alone what to do in my business. So hear me out. So the first thing he said, fix in your mind that the exact amount of money you desire. So remember now, over here, we said we had a plan. So we laid it out, and the steps, we laid it out. We categorize it. We set it up. So we already have a plan. But now he's working on your mind. He said, think in your mind. So now we're going to attach to that plan the amount of money that you want to make. If that's money you want to make, or how many leads you want to get in your inbox, how many team members you want to get, how many people you want to talk to, whatever it is. Affix that to it now. So say you have columns, right? So in your column over here, it's a plan. Into the next column is what you desire. It's what you want to happen, the exact. He didn't say an approximate. He didn't say maybe this. He said the exact. So if you think it's a $5 million, write it down. If it's $1 million, put it in. $5, whatever. Put the exact amount of, in this case, he talks about money you desire. He didn't say you were going to make it. He didn't say you weren't going to make it. He said what you desire, what you feel in your gut, your heart's desire. He said, write it down. And he said, it's not sufficient to say, I want plenty of money. No, put a number to it. 6 million, 2 million, 5,100, whatever it is. Okay. Right. Because he said there's a psychological reason for definitiveness, which will be described, and he talks about that in another chapter. When you are definitive about something, for example, when I say I want to make $5,000 this summer from my rental apartment or what, or from my business. The month, say, for example, July and August, I want to clock in $10,000 from my business. That's definitive. I got that number. I didn't say, I want to make plenty of money this summer, or I want to make, I am telling you definitively what I'm going to make, $10,000. But it's for each month, or you can put it, this is just hypothetical, right? Right? So put a number to it. Okay. Then the next thing he said, fix in your mind that you want to make that $10 million. Okay. For a sake. He said the next thing is to determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money. For the money you want to make. What is it that you intend to give in return? Now, if you're at zero and you want to make $1 million, that's some lots of steps. That's some wicked work you're going to have to do. That's some great strategy you got to put in. You got to put in some really good things to work for you, right? Because you're at zero, but you want to make $1 million. Now, that's your desire. You're going to go for it, right? So whatever you need to do, suppose you need to put in systems, automation, need to employ, get help, go out there, walk till your shoes bottom drop off, as they would say, whatever it is, and talk to people, talk to more people, talk to people, put your products up, whatever it is. He said, determine exactly what you intend to do, because now it's like you're reverse engineering, right? So you want to make $1 million by the end of the year, in the next 6 months, right? Exactly. From the plan over here, how does the plan fit the amount of money you want to make? How now, which steps are you going to take? So you could draw some lines and arrow back, whatever, because the plan got to match. Because without the plan, when you're going to execute, how are you going to realize what you're determined to make, what your heart's desire over here? Excuse me. Something got to match up, right? So remember that. So put that in your next column. So you're in column 3 now. First column is your plan. Lay it all out. Second column is a fixed amount. Put it down. The next column is determine, right? What steps, what you intend to give in return. Now, some of us, we want to make the money, but we don't want to do the work. We want to make $1 million, but we want to get up every morning and sit back in our chair and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I can't. So I'm going, do I have to go? How are you going to make $1 million? So I'm going. Step number 3. He said, establish a definite date. Excuse me. We talk about that over there. He said, establish a definite date when you intend to process the money you desire. To possess the money. So now we have a plan. We have a desire. We got the steps. We want a date, my friends. So you want to make that $1 million by December 31. That's your date. So you make a definite decision, a definite plan, and a definite date. Plan with all the steps. You got a date because now you got to sit on it. Got to work, right? So you got to push, you got to pull, got to grind. You know, it's whatever, however you want to do it. So that's number 3. I hope you're following me because we are going to do this together now. We're going to do it, my friends. I don't know why you came into business, but I know why I came into business, right? Because some things I have a desire that these things are going to happen for me. That's why I started a business online. Then he said, number 4, he said, create a definite plan, which of course we already saw the plan over here, but now we can be more specific with exactly, pick out the pieces over there. Exactly. This is it. That's bullseye right there. Be more specific and affix them because now you know exactly this portion is going to give me $1,000. This portion is going to give me $500. If I apply this portion, that's going to generate. So you're more specific with your plan right here. Specificity is important. Definitiveness is so important. We're not leaving it to chance. We're pinning it down, right? We're pinning it down. Okay. So the desire is good, but the desire all by itself, no. We got to get a plan in place. We got to get some definitiveness in place. We've got to get some dates in place. So we have got to get some, action steps in place, right? Okay. Right. So I'm going, yeah. Because now we're going to put it into action. It takes steps. And it don't have to be a whole lot, but it got to be some real, I call it, some really pointed, some steps. And then in our business or social media, you could put those steps in your DMO, whatever, apply, do content around them. That's for another day. But number 5, he said, write out clear, concise statements of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Now, for every step from the plan, this is the amount of money I plan to make. I just said that before. This is the amount. So you equate it with, you get your draw. I don't know how you want to do your, get a whiteboard and put your little stick man and draw circles. I don't care how you want to do it. Get a piece of, what they call it, paper, draft paper, and map it out. Get your pencils, sit down and map it out, my friends. Map it out. Yeah, it works. It works, I'm telling you. We still got, no matter how it works, we still have more work to do. So you map it out, right? It says, write out clear, concise statements of the amount of money you intend to acquire. 1 second. Name the time limit for the acquisition. So every step that you have, and you want to acquire a certain amount of money, how long is it going to take? So put it, time stamp, bam. In the next 2 weeks, 5/26, whatever it is. This is it, the desire. This is the plan. That's my action step in the next 2 weeks. So you write it out. Got to link it up, because if it's not in alignment, then there's going to be a problem. It has to be achievable, reachable. It's got to be not you're not overreaching. You make it so simple that, remember now, it's like you have building blocks. You're building, so you started, lay the foundation, you build blocks upon blocks upon blocks. So you got to set it up, my friend, right? Now, and then it says, state what you intend to give in return for this money. So you might make $5,000. What you gonna do? You're gonna double your efforts to make 10 the next time. What do you intend to do about this money? Describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate this money. So you make $5,000. Now you're gonna put in the bank, whatever, you're gonna put it to work so you can double over, so you can, because you got a target on your head of $1 million at the end of the year. So you've got to do the work. So whether you're going to invest the money, whether you're going to do whatever it is, a plan, the intention, all that with a date stamp on it, right? You're going to invest it at so much percent, whatever it's going to be the return on the investment. You could be in credit, you could be in financial, you could be in insurance, you could be in lipstick, you could be in skincare. You could be in travel, you could be in health and wellness. Everything can use this, what I'm telling you about. It doesn't matter which opportunity you're in, which service you provide, which product you're selling, right? It doesn't matter. Principles remain the same. Then the last one, number 6, he said, read your written statement aloud. Now, so I'm saying you could put on a big poster board, because that's my plan. That's my plan, to get me a nice big whiteboard, because sometimes I put things on paper in my notebook. I got to flip the pages sometimes. I don't want that. I want a big whiteboard. So I get my dry erase marker and I'm going to write on it. That way it's right there. Boom. I don't have to turn pages, or I put on my spreadsheet in my computer. Then I got to, no, sometimes I don't even want to log on to, I want to see. Yeah, that's effective for me, on some things. Like that, when I'm intentional, when I'm driving home something, when I'm going after something, I want to see it like that. I don't want to be I want to see my steps in front of me. Like I'm going to rehearse them every day. They become a part of me. I'm driving down the road. I'm visualizing my board. They talk about vision board. There you go. Put it up there. I dare you to put that vision out there in wherever. Get your nice poster paper and stick it up on your wall and look at it every day. All right. So this is a long day today, but I'm giving you this because I know this is going to help you over the weekend. I hope it's invoking some thought in process, something you might be thinking about, and some ways that you can actually put this into action. All right. So you said you must write it out and repeat it aloud 2 times per day, morning and night, right before you go to bed and right when you wake up. And it's funny because they usually say, well, it's been said that you want to make sure that when you're retiring to bed, you want to think about good things. Like, people read books all the time to create that kind of visual of, maybe peace and tranquility, or maybe some kind of lovely feeling, maybe some sexual, something. They want to create that, what is the word I'm looking for? In their minds. They don't want to be the heck up and down of the day, all these, whatever, this craziness. No, they don't want to go to bed with that. They want to go to bed with a clean, clear mind and a feeling really, that, and so they can get a good night rest. They said that's effective. He said, read your written statement twice per day, aloud. There's a difference. There's a difference when you read it out loud than when you just read it in your mind. When I was studying, I used to, but when I started to write, and when I read my writing out loud, I was like, that's not what I was saying. No. Because I'm going so fast, whether I'm typing it out or writing it out, I'm going so fast. I'm telling you, sometimes your brain is way ahead of your hands and you can miss points. So reading it out loud help you to catch gaps. And that's for sure. It's amazing. Try it. Read out what you write out loud and see if that's exactly what you want to say. Said after you said before you go to bed at night and once after you get up in the morning. So you read it in the morning when you wake up and before you go to bed. Now I know this is a long life, but I'm telling you, these are some. I'm giving you something that you can work with. Okay. So as you read, see and feel. Oh my gosh, and believe in yourself. Already in possession of the $1,000,000. So come on, people. Read it out loud and see it and feel it. That you're already in possession of whatever you're going after. Isn't that powerful? Is that powerful or what? I'm serious. I want you to try this over the weekend. So if it's in your marriage, if it's in a relationship, it's with your kids, whatever it is that you feel like it's a challenge or what, try these things. It's in your business or it's in your on your job, whatever, you're managing people. And man, I'm telling you, that's a tough one. Speaking from experience, it's tough to manage people. And we love them dearly. But I'm telling you, because everybody is different, but it's okay because we don't want everybody to be the same. So we have got to learn. So how are you going to manage these people that everybody is all over the place and you're going to be like, man, how am I going to get them together? Try this. It doesn't have to be money. It could be things. It could be, just something you want to implement. Try these steps. I'm telling you, it is powerful, my friends. I am going to sit down myself and do that. Challenge you to challenge yourself in doing this. All right. Yes, I know it's long, but I want you to have something for the weekend. I want you to really think about this. You might not finish it, but at least give it some thought. At least give it a try. The hardest thing is when we want to do something for ourselves and it reveals the true, if this is a word, the trueness of our hearts. We don't even want to write that down, right? It becomes scary. But I want you to do it, right? I'm going to sit down and do this too because I got some things working on myself. All right, my friends, it is Friday. And man, I don't know. They said the grass pollen is high, the tree pollen is high. It is messing up my voice, my throat. I don't know. But anyway, we're working on that, right? I want you to work on this week. No matter what's going on with me, I'm going to tell you, as long as I get up, as long as I have a voice, as long as I can think, act, and do, I'm going to keep going. So let's see. Let's get this done, my friends. Put it to work. Then when all is said and done, you can apply it to your DMO. Which day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whichever day. Put it in there. Thin slice it down. Put it in there. What am I going to do this day? What am I going to do this day? I got this big, airy, audacious goal. And you set it up. And so you set it up. And so the content follows that. So I'm going, all right, there's a lot. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Now to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, even whether you're a biological mother or just a parental mother, paternal, that's the word, right? Paternal mother or whatever it is, or you care more, just a mother, whatever it is, a mother is a mother. And just want you to have a good time with your family. Enjoy the spa, enjoy the pampering. Yes, I'm gonna get mine too, right? Yeah. But yeah, enjoy yourself. Get some rest and relaxation. But take some time and think this through. It's gonna help you to get unstuck in your business, in your life, whatever your opportunity is going to help you to move that needle and get help. Get help if you need. Pick up the phone, call somebody. What do you think? Ask the questions. Get some help. Love you guys. Continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online. And then I'll always drop a link that's free, my friends, that you can you can participate in. Grab the link, get the free training, get the free stuff, whatever it is. I love free, right? Yeah, because I pay for stuff too. So when I get it free, I'm gonna take it. So I take care of yourself, and I see you on Monday. And let me know how this is working out for you. Okay? All right. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.